Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're back reading the book of Jeremiah. And of course, I got to readjust my camera. Now, can somebody explain to me how yesterday I had the same eye patch on and it was the right way, but this time today I had to flip it in backwards? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We're on chapter 28, verses 1 through 17. So this sounds like it's going to be a short book, a short chapter, not a book. I am reading the book of Jeremiah, so I'm reading chapter 28 in Jeremiah. It's going to be short, I'm assuming, but I digress. We're going to Hananiah's false prophet. Hananiah. Now I do know I have heard of that name before, so I'm assuming this is the first time I'm reading it, but I know I heard it. Hananiah, false prophecy. And it came to pass the same year, in the beginnings of the region of Zedekiah, king of Judah, and in the fourth year, and in the 5th month, that Hanai, the son of Azur, the prophet, which was Gibeon, spake unto me in the house of the Lord, in the presence of the priests and all of the people, saying, Thou speakest the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, saying, I have broken the yoke of the king of Babylon. Within 2 full years will I bring again into this place the vessels of the Lord's house, that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, took away from this place, and carried them to Babylon. How you just gonna take what's mine? And I will bring again to this place Jeconiah, the son of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, with all the captives of Judah that went into Babylon, saith the Lord. For I will break the yoke of the king of Babylon. We're going to the truest test of prophecy. The truest test. Not a fake test, but a real test. Then the prophet Jeremiah said unto the prophet Hanani, in the presence of the priest. Okay, hold on. I gotta move my string. It's in the way. It's in the way, my book holder. Of the priest, and in the presence of all the people that stood in the house of the Lord. Even the prophet Jeremiah said, Amen. The Lord do so. The Lord performs thy words which thou hast prophesied, to bring again the vessels of the Lord's house, and all that is carried away captive from Babylon into this place. So if it was taken away captive, bring it back. Bring back my things. Give me back what's mine. Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, and in thine ears of all the people, the prophet that have been before me and before thee, of the old prophesies, both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which the prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known. The Lord has truly sent him. So, the prophet which prophesieth of peace shall be known. The Lord truly sent him. Y'all will know that the Lord really sent this prophet, Don't stop prophesying fake things. You will know the words that I say and the words that are true. Then Hanani, the prophet, took the yoke from off the prophet Jeremiah's neck and break it. His yoke is easy. His yoke is easy. And Hanani spake in the presence of all the people, saying, Thus saith the Lord, even so will I break the yoke of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, from the neck of all nations within the space of 2 full years. And to the prophet Jeremiah went his way. I would have put, and then the prophet Jeremiah went his way, but you know, I told y'all. We're going to the yokes of iron. The yokes of iron. If you're a real Bible thumper, you know what a yoke is. Because his yoke is easy. Then the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah the prophet after Hanani the prophet, and broken the yoke from off the neck of the prophet Jeremiah, saying, Go and tell Hanani, saying, Thus saith the Lord, Thou hast broken the yokes of wood, but thou shalt make for them yokes of iron. He's going to turn a yoke into iron. Iron is unbreakable. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all the nations, that they may serve Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and they shall serve him, and I have given him the beasts of the fields also. Really? The death of Hanani? Now Hanani gonna die? Oh, man. Then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hanani, the prophet, Hear now, Hanani, the Lord hath not sent thee. Oh, but thou makest this people to trust in a lie. That's why Hanani dies. He sound good. He even sound good to me. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth. This shall die, because thou hast taught rebellion against the Lord. So Hanani the prophet died the same year in the 7th month. Now y'all know God in his months and sevens and all that good stuff, and that was the last verse. But still, like, if reading this, I was believing in Hanani. I thought Hanani was a good person. But you know, it says Hanani false prophecy. That's where it started, letting me know that the prophecy was false. But again, even in false prophets, if it's spoken the correct way, it sounds good. It sounds good, but it ain't always good for you. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, but not always. Not always. Now, as y'all see, I had to turn my eye patch inside out because yesterday, for some reason, it was a left eye patch, but today it's a right eye patch yet again. Because when I bought it, it was a right eye patch. I digress. That was the last verse of chapter 28. That has been all. It's been real.